region is special in many ways. As Canada's south coast, we enjoy 190 kilometers of Great Lakes shoreline, an excellent network of trails and recreational opportunities, and places where we can experience the world's best fall and spring bird migrations. Our region is fully within the Carolinian zone, supporting a higher diversity of plant and animal species than any other region in Canada. Yet, 350 years of growth has diminished our region's natural area cover and habitat to less than 5%. IRCA's restoration efforts over the past 37 years have seen more than 7,700 acres restored and increased our natural area coverage to 7.5%. However, our region still ranks among the lowest in Ontario and a long way from our goal of 12% by 2020. In 2010, IRCA continued to strive towards our vision for 2020 of achieving a sustainable environment with healthy watersheds highlighted by clean creeks, rivers, and Great Lakes, thriving natural areas, productive agricultural lands, and vibrant places. To do this, IRCA worked on a number of projects in partnership with its member municipalities, federal and provincial ministries, and other organizations to provide effective services and programs. Thanks to successful partnerships with the Nature Conservancy of Canada, the federal and provincial governments, Ducks Unlimited Canada, and Jameson Laboratories, IRCA was able to protect 359 acres of environmentally sensitive agricultural and natural land for generations to come. This parcel, located adjacent to the Cedar Creek Conservation Area, provides habitat for several species at risk, contains Carolinian woodland, and a Great Lakes coastal wetland. As part of these restoration efforts, Jameson Laboratories unveiled a 10-year commitment to IRCA to reforest and maintain a 121-acre part of Cedar Creek property. The property will be naturalized with more than 72,000 seedlings to offset Jameson's wood fiber consumption over the next 10 years. This year, 35 acres were planted with native trees adapted to our region's soil and climate. Significant work was undertaken over the past decade to delist Wheatley Harbour as a Great Lakes Area of Concern, which was listed in 1985. This is only the third time in all of Canada when an area has been delisted. The revitalized harbour is now home to an abundant and diverse community of fish and wildlife and improved water quality. IRCA worked together with the federal and provincial governments, local industry, and other partners to improve the harbour's environment. This included doubling the watershed's forest cover from 6.5% to over 13% and implementing over 100 water quality improvement projects in partnership with private landowners. Hillman Marsh Conservation Area is a provincially significant wetland, attracting people from all over the region with its recreational amenities. As a major waterfowl migration stopover, it is one of the region's finest bird viewing areas. IRCA and Ducks Unlimited Canada partnered to complete a significant improvement to the dikes at Hillman Marsh and Shorebird Cell, the only one of its kind in Ontario. This diking system has been repaired and rebuilt to handle large storm events and high lake levels, making Hillman Marsh a destination spot for birders across North America. In 2003, the Essex-Amherstburg Greenway was donated to the Essex Region Conservation Foundation for trail development. This property stretches 26 kilometers from the urban center of Essex to the town of Amherstburg, of which 4 kilometers have now been developed. It intersects with the existing Greenway, bringing the vision of a community connected by trails one step closer to reality. This expansion was made possible thanks to the funding from the National Trail Coalition and the town of Essex. Holiday Beach Conservation Area has a long history in our area. It was first established by Parks Ontario in the 1950s. Much of the park's infrastructure is original and in need of replacement. In 2010, in partnership with the Federal Economic Development Agency, a new attractive entrance was built for the park. This new gate system allows for additional parking at the front entrance and an automated gate with easier access for park visitors. Thanks to a $100,000 RBC Blue Water Leadership Grant, IRCA will complete modeling for the Big Creek watershed and implement on-the-ground restoration projects with landowners. IRCA was one of only 22 agencies around the world receiving leadership grants in 2010. These projects improve water quality while creating a healthier, more sustainable environment for the future. John R. Park Homestead Conservation Area won the Russell K. Cooper Award from the Ontario Historical Society for showing excellence in programming and site development. The homestead is Ontario's only living historical farm museum west of London. Since it opened in 1978, more than 500,000 visitors have learned lessons in conservation for the future by exploring the past. IRCA unveiled its strategic plan for 2011 through 2016. The plan's 4 goals and outcomes were formed by an online survey, stakeholder roundtable, and planning sessions in keeping with IRCA's vision for 2020. The strategic plan and its companion annual action plans will be used to shape priorities, processes, and plans, as well as budgets and resource allocations, and be used to report back to the community. In 2010, IRCA welcomed a new general manager, Richard Wyma. Over the span of his 20-year career, Richard has focused on parks and conservation, land use, and environmental planning and sustainable development throughout Canada. He is leading the way with IRCA's new strategic and action plans in creating a future of sustainability for our region. IRCA has a responsibility to help our region and its communities by ensuring the places we live in provide clean water and landscapes, are protected from flooding and erosion, and support healthy living through recreation and conservation. This is done through IRCA's diverse programs and services. IRCA's education programs provide hope for a greener future by showing future generations how we can all live sustainably. It is in working with partners where IRCA can continue to deliver innovative curriculum-linked outdoor education programs and experiences that promote lifelong learning. In 2010, IRCA's Friends of Watersheds continued their inspiring projects by engaging more than 1,500 residents in stream cleanups, tree planting events, and schoolyard restorations to foster an improved environmental ethic amongst our community. Through the water quality monitoring and clean water green spaces programs, IRCA and its partners continue to work to restore the health of our water by reversing habitat loss, restoring shoreline erosion structures, reducing nutrient and sediment loss, and restoring wetlands. In 2010, 165,000 trees were planted and 200 acres were restored with private landowners. Protecting homes and people from the dangers of flooding and erosion continues to be a key priority of all conservation authorities. This year, 540 permits were issued to landowners, 354 additional homes were protected from flood and erosion, and over 1,300 Planning Act applications were reviewed. All of these projects and programs were implemented for a municipal levy contribution of just $12.50 per household, just over $1 per month, a valuable investment in creating a future of sustainability for this region. As we work towards our vision for 2020, we invite everyone to continue to be part of the process and take an active part in helping our region enjoy a more vibrant and sustainable future.